All right, so that was our picks. Now, something else happened pretty big in the last couple weeks. A certain man hit the ripe old age of 75, and somehow he has less scars and less bumps and bruises than I do. Superman hit 75 years over the last couple weeks. The man he's not even over the hill. He's not even under the hill. He's 50 million miles on top of the hill. And Julz, you actually threw him a birthday party.
I did. I love Superman. I think that he needs to be honored. And we had a lot of fun doing this for him.
Well, let's take a look.
For 75 years, Superman has been a beloved character, and we are here to wish him a happy 75 years. We have presents. Superman, thank you so much for 75 years of saving lives, fighting crime, and being there for all of us. Fans everywhere are celebrating you.
Superman, kneel before Zod.
Where did you even come from?
I will say it only once. Kneel before me.
Oh, son of Jor-El! Kneel before Zod! Snoochie boochies.
Are you kidding me? Superman has been a beloved character for 75 years.
I'm an old man.
And you can't even give him this one day to celebrate? You're going to take it from him?
What? Where did he go? Works every time.
Okay. So, over the last couple of weeks, we got the Man of Steel trailer, which you all saw the Man of Steel trailer.
Yes. Can't wait for that.
And let me just say, Amy Adams, you are a goddess. And if you're watching my YouTube channel, I know it is a dream, but if you're watching it, I love you. I love you so much.
I know she does.
I hope she does. And in fact, with Amy Adams, Lord Vigo, if I bring you the baby, can I have that woman? But awesome. We also got the Thor trailer. We got Thor, the Dark World trailer. I don't know how I feel about it because I kind of felt like I was seeing Natalie Portman as Princess Amidala again. And everybody, you guys know this. What is the one thing that everybody on Twitter was blowing up about the Thor trailer?
Was it Loki? Are you talking about Loki? Because he looks like
his hair.
I don't know what was up with his hair. I was like, what is going on?
Now, I'll tell you, so many, I don't know if you guys know Tommy Wiseau, but there were so many Tommy Wiseau jokes.
I
actually don't know who that is, so I was kind of lost when I was reading that, but...
Oh, God, that guy is hilarious.
So I'm not going to make a Tommy Wiseau joke.
Oh, hi, Mark.
I couldn't help it. I had to. All right, so we got those two trailers. Now, we all know Iron Man 3 next week.
Oh, yeah.
For international viewers, it might be sooner, it might be later. Do not go to the movies next Friday if Iron Man 3 is not playing in your country. But we're getting Tony Stark again. So we decided, let's go ahead and talk about the history of superheroes and comics in film. Let's start off. Let's go way back to before we were even born. Let's talk about the 1940s. Now we know Superman. Flash Gordon.
Crash Corrigan.
Oh, that's right. You had to. For those who don't know, Chief, tell us who he is, because some people, the new people, the interns may not know.
He was just kind of a rip-off Flash Gordon the movie serial. A little. And then there was, they'd go to the moon, and I think it was they had an adventure on the moon is the one I saw. They ended up becoming friends with the moon people. It's just ridiculous, but It's great stuff. You should check it out. Look it up on YouTube. It's probably there.
Look it up on YouTube. So you had that. You had the Superman and the Batman serials in the 1940s, and I'm talking. You thought, if you want to talk about the cow with the biggest bat ears you've ever seen, I think that was the 1940s serial, because they were just like, you could get Tokyo on those things. It's like that.
Crazy angular, pointy down nose.
But if you look at that going back to 1940, it proves that superheroes and comics have always had some type of influence on television and film since the beginning. Yeah. So, I mean, if you think about it, you had Superman and Batman in the serials. You go into the 1960s, you had everybody's favorite, Adam West.
Oh, yeah. My daughter actually met Adam West at a Comic-Con. She met him and got his autograph, and she was just like, she couldn't even talk. She was so excited. Well, I think a really nice guy.
If I met him, I would just be like, Adam West, Adam West, a little bit soft now, Adam West.
He was just such a nice, down-to-earth guy. I was like, this really him? Like, I mean, just really, really nice guy. Just talked to her like she was like an adult, and she just talked about it for months, seriously. She was so excited.
Well, I think everyone, in our generation, we grew up with that Batman.
Yep.
We used to, I remember coming home from school and turning on Fox, and there would be Batman. Before the cartoons would come on, there was Adam West and Burt Ward taking on Cesar Romero or Burgess Meredith or whatever actress was playing Catwoman that week, because I don't think they couldn't keep one Catwoman. They had to have 50 of them. And then, of course, that show gave us the greatest villains of all time. And I'm talking about Egghead and King Tut.
Egghead's the best. Vincent Price with that big dome on is the greatest thing ever.
And he would always make the egg jokes. He'd be like, "Excellent," or "That's exactly what I want," And it was the Adam. And you're sitting there, and you just want him to say that. You just want him to say like the Raven, quote the Raven, "Nevermore," or Thriller. You wanted him to do Thriller right there in Batman. Batman's doing the Bat-2C.
Bright white suit everywhere he goes. Just a stark white leisure suit everywhere. A big domed head.
But he had the yellow ascot. He had the egg yolk yellow ascot right there. Right. But of course we know that was a time when the comic book code was still in effect in the 1960s, and that was the way that people were portrayed in the comics that time. The Joker wasn't the villainous psychopath that we knew him of. He was a trickster. He was a jokester. Mm-hmm. It also introduced me to the imposter Mad Hatter in that series. There was a Mad Hatter in the Adam West series, but that was the imposter Jervis Tetch, not the real Jervis Tetch. We'll get into that a little bit later when we get into the 90s. But did anyone ever catch the 70s Spider-Man?
I did.
You remember that?
There were two or three movies, TV movies, or a movie, a TV series or something like that.
There was like a couple movies in the TV series, and what I remember was that one, his goggles looked like Catwoman's goggles. They were big and black, and his web shooters were on the outside of his hands.
Yeah, they were like really big too.
And when he shot the web, it was like rope. It was literally rope, like frayed white rope.
That's funny.
Okay, Julz, what about Wonder Woman? What about Linda Carter, Wonder Woman?
I love Wonder Woman. I have all of them on DVD.
So you have all with the bracelets and the spinning.
She's fantastic. I mean, I have a hard time like when they're talking about casting the new Wonder Woman movie. Sorry, I have a hard time. Like I'm like Linda Carter. Like she has to play it forever. I can't think of anybody else that would play it better than she does.
Well,
I would pay more to see Linda Carter play Wonder Woman in a movie now.
She would probably still kick everybody's butts. I mean, she's fantastic.
Well, if they can de-age Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen in X3,
right?
They can de-age Linda Carter. If they can take the muscle off of Chris Evans and make him a skinny nothing, they can de-age Linda Carter. She doesn't need much work. She's still gorgeous.
I actually saw her recently.
We just the whole thing.
That's what I'm talking about.
I saw her recently on a show, and she looked just like she did before. I mean, I was like, her face was just still beautiful.
Well, to this day, everybody knows that the Wonder Woman outfit is the Linda Carter Wonder Woman outfit.
It's great.
Oh, you guys remember the Wonder Woman before Linda Carter, right? The blonde one with the full body suit.
Oh, yes, I remember that. Yeah, it didn't last long. Yeah, I don't. Oh.
I can't remember the name. I think it's Kathy Rigby, but I'm not sure.
Was it Kathy?
Was so awful.
Peter Pan. It was Peter Pan. Kathy Rigby. It was Peter Pan. We have doth gone, Wonder Woman, to Neverland.
I thought it was her. It's a blonde chick though. She wears like a 70s like bodysuit. Wonder Woman.
Hold on. What I will do real quick is, can you guys still see me, or am I gone?
Oh, you're there.
I can see you.
Good. I'm on Wikipedia. I am on Wikipedia right now, ladies and gentlemen, looking up who this Wonder Woman was. So let me see here. Kathy Lee Crosby.
Oh, that's who it was. Who's Kathy Rigby? Where did I get that from?
And from the picture, and that picture should end up right here. It almost looks like the $6 Billion Man's outfit. It really does.
It's terrible. Stars on it. I haven't seen it in a long time.
I'll put it off so you can see it. It is. And by the picture, she's got this look on her face, like she's like this. She's like, "You want me to do what? I'm playing what?
Yeah.
What am I doing here?" And then you see Linda Carter, and she's all like, "What?"
Yeah, she's fabulous.
I think she was every nerd boy's first crush. You know she was. She was every nerd boy's first crush. And then came Harley Quinn. But
Farrah Fawcett feathered hair poster.
I did not have that. I'll admit I had a crush on Dolly Parton. I'll admit it.
I think everybody did.
We all know it was for one reason only. Okay, actually it was two reasons.
She's really talented. It's horrible that was the running joke of her career.
Yeah, I know. But when you look at her and okay, we're getting off topic. We're not talking about Dolly Parton.
Ponies.
Yes, the ponies. Yes, lots of ponies. Yes, yeah. Oh, the ponies. No, we hate it. We hate it forever. Don't do that again. I can't control him when he's out. You know that. I can't do that.
Oh, I love Gollum. I might just say it 100 more times.
Then what kind of show? You know what? That'll be a different show. It'll just be me and an hour and a half of Gollum. I'll go around my house. I'll go around my house and say everything I love and everything why I don't love it.
Keep saying ponies for the next
Yeah.
But you do it so good.
I do. Don't make me pull out Gilbert Gottfried. That's for a different show. Anyway. So Julz, but you've already admitted who you love. What about Christopher Reeve and Superman?
I love Christopher Reeve. I love him. I don't know how the new Superman is going to fare. I don't know. I don't know if I love him yet or not.
Well, he's not going to be like Superman 4 where every shot of him is flying right at you like this. Because, come on, agree with me. The first two were the best out of that whole series.
Absolutely. Yes. No doubt about it.
And number 2 gave us the greatest line in a Superman movie ever. The line that anytime there is a Superman film with this character, we want him to say it. And, of course, I'm talking about Kneel Before Zod.
Of course.
I mean,
son of Jor-El.
I mean, come on. They did it in Smallville, and when they did it in Smallville, I have to admit, I squeed. I went nuts when they did it. Now, Zod is in Man of Steel.
Yes.
Are we going to get Kneel Before Zod? Or is he going to say something stupid like, I want you to bend down on one knee with the other leg right behind you and stay there before Zod?
Like that reworking of the power and responsibility thing that Martin Sheen did in Amazing Spider-Man.
Yes.
That's funny.
Or it could be like that. Or it could be like the robot chicken thing. Now lay down before Zod. Now bicycle kicks before Zod. Leg lifts before Zod. And he's doing like Pilates.
Oh, I love Robot Chicken. Speaking of.
But people always, and I'm sorry, people always are like, I know there's gonna be somebody who's gonna put in the comments, what are you talking about? The Richard Pryor movie was the best one. We love Richard Pryor. Or the the nuclear man is the greatest villain of all time.
He had sharp fingernails. That was his power. He scratched Superman.
So do half the women in New York.
Like big press-on nails was like his villainous power.
I do it.
Like bringing back poison in them.
But I mean, I have to give it to Christopher Reeve was Superman, and for us growing up, Christopher Reeve was Superman. And tragic what happened to Christopher Reeve. We still love Christopher Reeve, but to us, he was Superman. I mean, he had the look of Superman. You know. Now, I still to this day do not understand why. Watch this. Watch this. I'm Spin Dash. Now I'm not.
I know.
Now I'm Spin Dash. Now I'm not.
I know. I think I seriously make a joke about that every day because it baffles me. Like, especially if I was Lois, I would be like, oh, okay. You know, like, I don't know. Like, you're Superman. Like,
if you're Lois, wouldn't you be like, you know, you look an awful lot like my boyfriend, Clark. He's a superhero.
She's so smart. She's a reporter.
Oh, yeah, she's a Pulitzer Prize winning reporter, but she can't tell her boyfriend is a superhero.
Right? It's funny.
And then comes on the show Cheaters or something. They're like, do you honestly know you've been cheating with your real boyfriend?
Not only that, she spends half her life with Clark, half her life with Superman. It's like there's not a whole lot of other people in between.
Hey, don't leave Jimmy Olsen out of this. Jimmy is misunderstood, and Jimmy deserves his time to shine.
Agreed. Love Jimmy Olsen. Superman's pal, Jimmy Olsen.
Poor Jimmy.